And doing fine. Welcome to my channel. And I would want to, start this live session by saying that I think I won't be taking any personal questions. This will be about the general energies of the collective, any advice of the collective, any messages coming towards the collective. What do I mean when I say the collective? Is like anybody who is going to come and see this video at any time of their life. I hope that this will resonate with them and it will resonate with them, right? And let's start with this um, live session. Let's see. Mm-hmm. What are the general energies of the collective? If it resonates with you, leave a heart emoji. Right. What are the general energies of the collective today? What is going on? What is the general energy? Oh my god, okay. What is the general energy of the collective? Right. For some of you, I feel like this is going to be a very happy day with the sun card coming up. I feel like it is something that you're looking eager to, or maybe you have started your day with a proper planning and a proper fresh mindset, right? Um, the sun card is a very lucky card when it comes to tarot. It says Eight of Wands. You would be traveling today, or you, even if you are not traveling today, you might be in contact with some foreigner, or you might be ordering from like overseas. This is what I'm seeing. Like, I'm seeing that your energy is moving from one place to the end, to the other. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles. It seems like you have a lot of things on your plate, like you have to do a lot of stuff. And for that, I would advise, like, after reading, after, like, listening to me, and just sit down and write point for point about what you should do, because I feel like there are so many things that you might have to, put some things on to tomorrow, right? Then we have the Ten of Pentacles. It seems like today for you, family life would be very important, or like kind of, even if you're spending this time away from your family, I feel like you're going to be connected somehow via internet, via calls. You're remembering your family a lot today, right? Then what do we have over here? Hmm. Right, we have the Page of Wands. It seems like, with these three cards, I felt like today is going to be a very um, excellent and an extraordinary day for you. And it's going to be somewhat of an adventurous day. For some of you, you are going outside, buying some drinks, or like even having a walk outside. And I feel like you, with this Five of Pentacles, it's like you're going to worry about some money problems. Or you might feel like maybe I have spent a lot of money, or I shouldn't be spending this much. You're actually very closely looking at your finances. You are questioning yourself that, what should I do to make my finances better. With this Nine of Pentacles that is coming over here, it feels like that you are hmm, it feels like that you are very much um, moving towards having a stable future, or you might be moving towards stability. You might be doing better than what you did before. With this Four of Cups, it feels like you think that your goal is very far ahead. Today at some time you would think that, why can't I be successful more quickly, why can't I achieve my goal very quickly. I'm also seeing someone from your past is contacting you, someone that you maybe, for some of you, you had a disagreement with this person is trying to contact you, or they're asking other people on how to contact you. Right, this is what I'm seeing up till now. Let's see what are the general energy of the collective. We have the Hermit card. I'm feeling like, you will be going out with different people, but I feel like deep down on the inside, you are thinking, you are introspecting, you are calculating things, you're calculating money, you're calculating your losses and your profits and things like that. You're being, uh, okay, you're enjoying a lot, but at the same time, you're being very serious with regards to money. Then there is this nice gesture coming towards you. I feel like somebody is going to come and say something good about you. They're going to praise your clothing or the way you're speaking. Somebody is going to come and give you a compliment. It's going to make your day very happy. Let's see if we have something else. Let's see any guidance messages. Hmm. This is a any messages for the collective, anybody who is watching, whenever they're watching, any message for them. We have boundaries. Okay, the message here is that you need to love yourself enough to say no to others. Sometimes we just say yes because we care that the other person might feel hurt. The card here is that, sometimes saying no to other people for your own peace of mind, for your own relaxation, so that you can just, give some time to yourself is very important, because I feel like people are demanding your time and energy. I'm also seeing that you're going out, you are with friends and family, you are going out, but you also have a lot to do with this seven of cups. Like, seven of cups is like, you have a whole list of, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do this, and then this, and you need to conserve your time and your energy. But yeah, but I also see that you are moving out, like you are traveling or you're heading out today, tonight. Maybe for some of you, you have already planned it, but with that, you're also thinking like, I have to save money. I've been spending money here and there, and well, this is what I'm seeing. So, if you're here, if you're listening to me, you're resonating with this general reading, do leave a heart emoji in the comments. I know some of you might have your questions, but I will be answering them in another video, in another live session, because right now I want you to focus on something else. um I want to, is there anything that is coming for the collective over here? you know let's put it over here. You have the boundaries card. You need to be able to make boundaries with people. You need to prioritize yourself. Let me tell you something, maybe it would be of importance to you. Like, I had a lot of problem with cigarette smoke, right? Whenever anybody used to smoke, like, it was, I would be coughing and I would be like having a sore throat and a runny nose. My eyes would go red. Like, it was havoc for me, right? But I had certain friends who used to smoke a lot. And I was like, but I'm friends with them. I cannot, leave them. And because I wasn't loving myself enough, I wasn't caring for myself. And those people weren't also caring for themselves. They were feeding themselves poison. And I, because of friendship and because of staying together and unity stuff, I compromised my health because of that. So, I just left that friend group. I'm so happy because, like, they didn't even care for themselves. But the thing here is that, sometimes you have to prioritize your own well being over other people. Um, you need to just, think about yourself at times, that whatever I am doing, does it harm me? Does it compromise anything that I have to do? Like, if suppose if I have a plan that I have to do a certain thing today, um, and other people are wanting me to hang out with them, should I hang out with them, or should I focus on my goals, or should I focus on the things that are very important for me today? Then we have Lakshmi. Lakshmi is a very beautiful card. It talks about having a lot of blessings and having a bright future. It says, stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. The advice here is here because we have this Five of Pentacles along with this Queen of Pentacles, that you are kind of worrying that maybe I will, even today or maybe tomorrow, you will feel like, how much money do I have left? Have I spent a lot of money? What would I do if I would run out of money? I need to start saving up. Yes, you need to start saving up, but don't save with fear. Save with confidence. It says that everything is going to be fine in regards to money. Everything is going to be okay. You're going to be managing money very intelligently. So just have faith in yourself, have some trust in yourself, and you are going to do very well. Some things you have to buy, some things, right? You cannot be worrying all the time on everything. Then we have true love. Okay, we had this card, this Page of Cups over here. The Page of Cups, I told you that somebody is going to praise you, or somebody is going to compliment on your dressing, on the way you look. I feel like this person has a deep admiration for you, and that is why they're saying these things to cheer you up. It says the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. I feel like, for some of you, you were not getting good love or good relationships in the past. And because of your resilience and your patience, and because you had faith in yourself and belief in yourself, I feel like the universe or God is sending someone, some good friend or some good lover who actually cares about you, who wants you to succeed, who wants you to be happy. So this is coming here very prominently. They respect you, they love you, they have a deep adoration for you, right? They admire you a lot. Then we have receptivity. The receptivity is a card. It says, allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. Okay, we have actually two things here which you will be receiving, but you need to be in an energy to receive. You need to have that faith and that intention to receive. There is this mention about getting some form of money, getting some form of um like abundance, right? Getting blessings, getting gifts. But mainly it is talking about money. Whenever the Lakshmi card comes here, I immediately think about like gold or cash. And we have true love here, like someone is coming here to be with you, and somebody is here to stand by your side without judging you and showing you the right way, and not being a bad person to you. But with this receptivity card, it's like you need to be in an energy to receive it. Like, if I'm saying that you will have a good monetary situation, and you're like, no, like, I don't have money, I am a poor person, how will I ever get money, you're just lying, etc. That is being in an anti receptivity energy. You have to be receptive, you have to have faith in order to obtain these messages, in order to claim these vibes and this frequency. um Right. Then we have golden opportunity. Golden opportunity says important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Okay. The thing here is that you need to be receptive to this golden opportunity. There is this opportunity about true love, there is this opportunity of a bright future and aka money in your hands, and you're actually going to stumble across an opportunity maybe in 2 days or so. Somebody is going to ask you, that are you interested in this or that thing, or some idea is going to come in your mind, and you are actually, you're just sitting there and you're just internalizing this thing that yes, if I do this XYZ thing, I can get this bright future. So this is actually very prominent over here. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see what else do we have here. We have the sorceress card. Whenever I see the sorceress card, it is actually a magician card from the tarot, and it talks about manifestation, it talks about praying, talks about, bending the reality to your own taste. It says you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. Like the first step to be successful is to actually believe that one day you will be successful. If you're just gonna sit down and if you're going to think that, no, no, this is just, something out of a fairy tale, or maybe this only happens in books, that somebody who's not doing well achieves a great amount of success. I'm not meant for that. Believe me, you are actually putting a hurdle in front of yourself. Here it says that you have to have clear intentions. You need to have clear goals on what you want, and then you have to manifest those goals. I'm also seeing that you're coming out of a blurred mindset. Maybe for some of you in the past few months, or for some of you in the past few years, you were kind of thinking that I don't know what I should do. I don't know what I have to do. And you're coming out of that mentality, you're coming out of that thing. It says Athena, inner wisdom. This card, it is paired with the owl and with the knight. It is about, being able to see those things and being able to see those patterns, which actually other people cannot see. Like, you are actually seeing those things, those realities that other people are blind to. It says you know what to do, trust your inner wisdom, and take appropriate action without delay. There is this thing that you will actually understand. You will have clear intentions, as this card was also speaking. You will have clear intentions on what you have to do, on how you have to do a certain thing. Right, this is actually here. Once again, I will repeat, I'm not doing any personal readings in this video. I will do them in another video. But right now, if you are here, you can sit down and listen to me talk. I hope that would be good for some of you. It is better to take other messages and other energies from here and there. Let's see what else do we have here. For the general energy of the collective, are we seeing any messages? Are we seeing any kind of advice coming towards whoever is watching? Yeah. um, Right. I'm seeing the tower card over here. The tower card is like, the old must go so that the new can be formed. Many people take the tower card as a negative card, although it is kind of a negative card, but it has a little bit of context to it. Whenever you have created a business, and that business isn't built on strong foundations or strong values, and there are people kind of, embezzling money from inside of it, and it's meant to become a failure. But when you actually look at your flaws and you keep on correcting your flaws, then you can save everything that you have built. It says that, you need to introspect a little bit. You need to look at your patterns, what triggers you, what makes you suddenly sad, what makes you happy. Like, the tower card actually talks about looking within looking at your family, looking at your friends, looking at your relationships, what type of a relationship you have with your family, what type of a relationship you have with your friends, how do you do your job, how are you living your life, are you motivated enough, are you actually concerned about your future or not. These are the questions that come up with the tower card, and this is an advice here that you have to be introspecting. You have to have that introspection in you. You have to question yourself whenever you're making a decision. You have to ask yourself, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Is this necessary? Should I spend money on this? Why was I angry on that person? Why did I just burst out in anger? um, if my parents are angry at me all the time, what is the problem? Is there a problem with me, or is there a problem with them? Like, you are asking some very difficult questions, and for some of you you're asking that, what is faith, what is happiness, what is love, why is, like, the world running on money like this, etc. Like, these are some very existential questions. Then we have the page of pentacles. I feel like you are going to appreciate the importance of your life. You are going to see your life for what it is. Like, you are going to pairing it up with this tower card, it's like you were just sitting down. What I'm seeing is that you're sitting down. Some of you are sitting down on a stair, on some cemented cold place, something which isn't cushiony. You're sitting there and you're just thinking that, I have this and that issue in my life, but I also have this and that blessing in my life as well. Like, I was just too much focused on the negative things. And, being focused on the negative things for sometimes is actually a defense mechanism, which is important. If you're not focusing on the negative, how are you going to correct the flaws around you? But there is this balance in you right now that you are focusing on the good aspects of your life as well. What blessings do you have? What are the things that you need to be grateful for? So this is the major theme. This is today is a very inner work kind of a energy that I'm sensing from you people who are watching over here. Then we have the page of swords. Page of swords. Okay, we have all the four pages over here. Page of wands, page of cups, page of pentacles, and page of swords. Page of swords is like, I feel like you are socializing a lot today. You are heading out of the home with these four pages coming up over here. You are kind of discussing about your life with them. You're discussing about your future goals with your friends and your family. Some of you are just playing a board game and you're like having fun. Today is actually going to be fun for you guys, whoever is watching. Then we have the Ten of Swords. You're also going to be discussing some dark topics with each other. I feel like you are discussing about the injustice of this justice system. You're going to be discussing about violence or pollution or some economy issues with your friends and family. You are like kind of feeling like, some of your family members are going to, point it out to you that, this world is doomed. Like, they're kind of discussing this thing that, we are uh this economy, like, it's not good for us. Or maybe some of you are like, some of your friends are like, have you seen that news? This and that happened. Like, I am seeing that you're discussing news, you're discussing politics, you're discussing environmentalism. There are some very interesting and also existentialist topics being discussed over here. I'm also seeing this Knight of Swords, and it feels like, I feel like you are going to take over this conversation. You're kind of telling people what you think about the world. You're telling them about like how you see the world, how the world can be different, how things can get better. Even if things are getting way, way south, then we have the Knight of Wands. With this Knight of Wands coming up with this, like, Eight of Wands that was earlier present over here, I feel like you're going to have an adventure. I feel like you're going to eat something that you've never tasted before, or you're going to come up with this new recipe. Like today is actually a very laid back and a very creative day. You might be some of you might be worrying that you have to buy something, or you have to, like, spend money over this and that thing, but I'm overall seeing that you're kind of really enjoying today. This is what I'm seeing. Let's see if we have any prediction or any advice for the collective here. Is there any advice for the collective? Once again, I will be saying that I'm not doing a any personal reading right now. But if you want to stay with me, you can. We will be doing personal questions in another reading. Thank you very much. Okay, then we have these cards over here, right? I really love using the moonology oracles. We have emotions running high. Some of you who are watching here, you might be really passionate about something, or your heartbeat could increase because of something today or tonight. But I'm seeing that some of you are very passionate, you're very excited about the future, about life. We have your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. Let me just mention all the star signs, all the zodiac that are here. We have very strong Virgo energy over here. We have very strong Leo energy over here. There are other signs like Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, and Taurus, and Capricorn here, but they are like not that strongly represented over here. The main energies that I'm seeing are Virgo and Leo placements. Then we have the new moon in Capricorn. It says your hard work is paying off. It feels like you have been working very hard for the past. Okay, you might think you have not been working, but I feel like you have been working on something for the past 3 years, etc. And you had started something 3 years ago, something like that. And or maybe for some of you, you have been doing gym or anything on you for like 3 years, and you are actually seeing the results of that success. You are seeing that you are actually being recognized for what you have done. For some of you, it is more than 3 years, but I feel like that you are getting that recognition. You are getting paid for your work, and you are kind of doing very well when it comes to your work. Then we have, and if you're a student, it is about your studies, right? Then we have a new romantic cycle begins. Right. I feel like with this true love card, let me remove these cards from here. We had the true love card over here. Right. We had the true love card, and it was saying that you had manifested uh, the universe to bring great love to you. It was you who prayed to God and who was like, I need true love, true partnership, and true understanding and true loyalty to me, and you are going to get it. This is a prediction. It says a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. My Libras out here, or if you have strong Libra placements, um, I'm seeing that you are manifesting, you're praying for a love that actually understands you, that actually cares for you, that is actually present with you. It says a time for healing. right? This is another prediction. I feel like if you've been hurt by somebody, thank you, Zainab. Okay, if you were like, if you were waiting for something to happen, the message for you is that you have to heal first. You have to, bandage your wound that is kind of leaking, that is kind of hurting you. Sometimes, we have a goal in front of us, we know what to do, but it is very difficult for us to move and to do it because we are kind of hurting on the inside. So there is this message that this is a time for healing. Utilize this time to get better, to make yourself more strong so that you can obtain this new romantic cycle when it comes. It says luck is on your side. Okay, you have very, very beautiful cards here. It says luck is on your side. Uh, with this new moon in Sagittarius, if anybody has strong Sagittarius positions here, Sagittarius is a very optimistic sign and a very lucky sign ruling Jupiter. It says that, what I see is that the universe or God has recognized that you have suffered a lot, or maybe things have been hard for you, or like things were delayed for you, and now this is the time for you to get that healing so that you could manifest love, so that you could manifest more money and a bright future. There is this big focus on, healing your heart and healing that betrayal wound. I am getting this energy from some of you that you have this betrayal wound, that maybe somebody, scammed you, somebody cheated on you, etc. So this is what I am seeing. Then we have, yeah. Thank you for being here, Akriti. Okay, we have Show the World the Real You, full moon in Aquarius. Okay, the Aquarius sign is like something that talks about revolution or doing something that is actually going to surprise other people in this world. I feel like when you are going to be successful, when your dreams are going to come true, I feel like you are shocking people. People are kind of like, some of them are literally shocked that I did not expect them to be successful in life, yet somehow they manifested all that success. Maybe they were lucky. Well, it's not luck, it's your manifestation, it's your hard work, it's your persistence, it's your faith, and it's your loyalty towards yourself. Then we have your commitment is being tested. Yes, this is what I was saying. Your patience, your resilience, your hard work, and your faith, right? These are the things that are actually making you stand and making you win in the future. You are actually winning because of this. You are, because you stood the test of time. You were standing when everybody ran away, and for some of you, I am seeing that you, like, you distanced yourself from some bad thing, from some toxic habit or toxic behavior, and then you started, working on yourself. With this, your hard work is paying off. I feel like you have been working very hard. Thank you, Zainab. Right, you have been working very hard, and whenever you work hard, you get successful, even if it's not exactly how you wanted, but every hard worker is rewarded. It says don't let your past hold you back. And as I was mentioning, that some of you here, I feel like 70% of you who will be watching this video, you people would have a betrayal wound or some trauma wound. I feel like someone had a rough past, somebody had bad beginning. Some of you lived through poverty. Some of you lived through an absent family, an absent parent. Some of you lived here with domestic violence. Like everybody has different conditions, but I feel like 4 years back, your past was actually holding you back, and you started slowly disentangling from that situation. You started going away from this situation, and you started accepting yourself. There's one thing that I would like to mention with this: don't let your past hold you back. South Node. You don't get to decide where you're born. You don't get to decide in which country you are going to be born, what gender you're going to have, what color of skin you're going to have, what facial features you're going to have, what type of parents you're going to have. You're just born randomly, right? And then you have to navigate through that. And everyone faces certain circumstances differently. Like, for example, if a person is born in a rich family, they would have different kind of an upbringing. But if somebody is born in a poor family, they have a different upbringing. If somebody is born with loving parents, they're going to have a different outlook of life. And if somebody is born with abusive parents, I'm very sorry if anybody has them, then it's going to be very difficult for you. And I feel like you had some past baggage, some things that actually held you back, and you are making your way out of it. You're like swimming out of it, which is very good. It says it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Okay, what I would want you to do, this is an advice coming over here, and I'm also seeing this happen. I'm seeing that there was something that you needed to start for a very long time. You were like, you had certain weird dreams, like certain weird hobbies, that I want to do that alongside my studies or alongside my work. I feel like it is the time to start planning on those things. Start planning, start just, making a sketch in your brain that I have to do this or that. I can do this in such a way. Like, if anybody wanted to start a business, I would say don't start a business just now, but actually plan on it. Make a whole spreadsheet on how you will do it. With a proper planning, you can start it like after a month or so. So how you're going to do it, etc. And oh my god, it says believe in the impossible. Blue moon. Okay, when you start believing in the impossible becomes possible, right? It becomes true. I am seeing one thing that, okay, somebody told me this a long time ago, that magic only exists for those people who believe in it. If you don't believe in magic, you're never going to witness magic. If you don't believe in miracles, you're never going to witness a miracle. So if you want your life to be good, you have to believe that it will be good. You have to believe that your life will get better, right? Um, I feel like this is a very strong energy, and I feel like whoever is watching, whoever will be watching, I feel like, bit by bit, your wounds are healing. Bit by bit, your self confidence is being restored. We are currently in a Mercury retrograde. So, I would not advise any one of you to be taking action very quickly um, without making proper plans for it, or like without calculating everything in advance, right? And I would want to say one thing: whoever watched this video, I really love you guys, and I wish the best of luck for you. And I wish that everything would become easy for you. Um, yeah, Robert, good evening. I hope you're having a good time, and I hope today will be awesome for you. So, I want to pull out some other energies, and I want to see how things are going to be for you. Any advice? Let's pull out advice for the collective. Right, let me just. Right, let's see what is the advice for the collective. By collective, I mean anybody who is going to watch, anybody who is currently watching. This is going to be your advice. Let's see what is the advice of the collective. No, Robert, I am doing like a live reading for the collective. Um, okay, what is the advice for the collective here? Right. Any advice for the collective? Thank you very much. Okay, at the bottom of this deck, we have the Six of Autumn. It says the good you do comes back to you. Yeah, if you're going to do some charity work, or if you're going to feed an animal or give water to a bird, that goodness, that good karma is going to come to you. An unexpected inflow of money, and it is going to come to you in the form of good money, borrowing wisely and repaying a debt. Okay, I feel like it's not you. I feel like your family member has to give money somewhere, and you're kind of helping them. This is the main energy that I saw here. Let's put it here, and one by one, let's pick up the cards. It says life experience. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. I feel like this is the Tower card, an important life changing events, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. There is this thing when we are at our lowest point, we are open to the biggest changes. We accept biggest things when we are not seeing a way out from our situation. What I see is that, you have been living your life according to a plan or according to some belief, but I feel like you're kind of expanding that belief, or you're kind of including other elements into that. Like, for example, you had this thing in your head that, what would happen if I would help a person? What big change would I make if I would help a person? But your belief is changing that, even if I help one person, I have helped that person and I have made that person's life easy. Like, I'm seeing that there is a mindset shift. It talks about belief systems that are, adapting to your time and to your reality. And it says that you underwent through a life changing event, and because of that, your perspective about life has shifted, right? And because of that, when your perspective is shifting, you're getting a lot of opportunities that are actually suited to that perspective. Right. Somebody used to say that, art is not going to make money. If you're going to be an artist, you're going to be poor. But right now, if you see the condition of the world, there are so many artists that are earning a lot of money. So, sometimes you need a shift in your life perspective. Sometimes you just need to start thinking in a different light. Then we have the three of spring. It says, plan your next steps with an eye to the long term, right? Have patience, there are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Right. It feels like, for some of you, I'm like you are sitting down with your friends and then you're planning. You're planning on what to do with your money, how to spend your time, how to spend your energy on things, and how to be more productive to yourself and to other people around you. I'm seeing that this is, you're actually very much involved with some very close friend, or with some very close family member. I'm seeing that some family member needs a sum of money and you're giving it to them. You're sitting down with those family members and you're like kind of discussing that how should we invest money, or like how should we spend money. Like, I'm seeing these big plans because your perspective on life has shifted, so your plans are shifting, your behavior is shifting. And for the majority of you, I feel like by the end of the 29th of November, you will be a totally different person. And I also get this feeling that if anybody makes fun of you, or if anybody takes you for granted by the end of this month of November, I feel like people are going to be scared when they are even thinking about making fun of you. You're going to have such a demeanor, such an attitude that when people see you, they are like, you don't have to mess with this person, because they're going to give us the shut up call, and just, we just have to be quiet and we just have to leave this place. I'm seeing that you have this anti bullying protection around you. My god, it's so cute. Okay, then we have this tree of winter, and talking about, people making fun, and people, there are certain people who don't take you that serious. But with this card, it's like by the end of this month, uh, or after 3 weeks, the maximum, you're going to actually get rid of that energy. You are going to not let anybody talk bad about you, or you're not going to be affected by anybody's bad opinions about you. With this three of winter, it is the three of swords. It says, reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. Okay, as I mentioned over here, that somebody was like, making fun of you. It could be like this somebody could be making fun of someone else, and you are kind of consoling that person, that, if they ever like bully you again, or if they make fun of you again, just come and tell me, and I will teach them a lesson, right? This is the main theme over here, is that you have a shift in your mindset that has actually made you into a person who stands up against any toxicity or any irrelevant behavior. Like, you're going to be like, uh, what do people get out of, hurting others? What are they getting from making other people's lives miserable? This is your main mindset over here. Then we have the nine of spring. Oh my god, okay. We have the nine of springs. Protect the fruits of your labor. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. Yes, you're trying to protect your energy. Whenever you see a negative person, whenever you're seeing, okay, this person is toxic, you're like, I am not sitting with them, I'm just going to do something else. um, Suppose your friend group, or the people, your class fellows, were like involved in some bad habit or with some drugs. I'm feeling like you're distancing yourselves from toxic people. You're kind of, not indulging in shady and weird behavior. You want to achieve success based on your own terms, and I feel like you're valuing, you are actually paying a very close attention to the values of, even if for some of you, okay, for some of you who are watching this, you might be a group leader or a team manager, or somebody who is in charge of a workplace, etc. For some of you, for those people, I feel like you're going to be very much fed up of the BS, if there is any BS at that place, and you're going to be like, come on guys, let's be professional, let's just focus on the things, etc. But if you are like, if you're kind of a mother, if you're a housewife, or if you're dealing with your children, and you're seeing like, some siblings are just messing around with others, and you're like giving those children like, kind of a shut up call, like, I am not going to see you bully your other sibling, right? You are actually kind of dictating somehow that you need order in a situation. I'm seeing a lot of like, this, um there are these, this Scorpio vibe. I'm seeing that Scorpio Virgo vibe here, some Gemini energy, some Sagittarius energy over here. So take it however it resonates. Let's see what else do we have here. Any advice for the collective over here? Thank you very much. We have leadership. Yeah, I was talking about, that you're giving instructions. I was also getting that, dictating other people that how they're supposed to behave in a situation. And then this card came up. It says, step into your leadership, show your message, share your message, inspire and empower others. Yeah, it's like, you're actually giving people directions that don't do this, don't do that, okay, we'll be doing stuff like this, be more professional, be more empathetic, etc. Like you are kind of giving proper instructions word by word, and like people are actually listening to you. Then we have dance. Okay, this is a very flexible card. It says, move your body to music, dance with the rhythm of life, manifest your dreams through dance. I feel like, with the dance coming with this leadership card, it's like you are not like this oppressive kind of a boss leader. You're like taking people with you. You are being flexible at times as well. And you are kind of yeah, yeah, like exercising, Zainab, it's good for everyone. I'm also seeing that you're being flexible in some way, and with this exercise, yeah, exercising can make you flexible as well. So I'm seeing that you are focusing on that. Then we have the prosperity card. It says a gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. Okay, I'm seeing, so for some of you, you're getting a good pocket money, or maybe some of you has given you a gift and you never expected that. You were like, oh, this is that new model, or maybe this is, some of you are getting some fabric. This is what I'm specifically seeing. Like somebody has bought a suit for you, someone has bought some jewelry for you, some makeup for you. For some of you, I'm seeing specifically these situations, and like you're feeling important. You're feeling like, I am so happy that the other people actually remembered me. They bought things for me. Then we have this card of discernment. It says, all is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing. Keep your dreams a secret. Okay, this is very important. You need to keep your dreams a secret. And I'm not saying that, other people might have bad intentions, that is why you're keeping it a secret. But sometimes when you tell people your secret, you lose that motivation in you. uh Sometimes if you tell people, I'm going to give that exam and I will be on this and that position, it kind of demotivates you as well. So there is this message that you need to keep your things a secret until and unless you achieve them. Then we have patience. It says, pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work. Be patient and play whilst you wait. Okay, you're being guided to wait for a good opportunities to start your dreams. And if I correlate it with Mercury retrograde, it would be better to start your dreams after the retrograde has ended. That is after 29th of November. That is the time when you will start writing that book. That is the time when you will start sketching, making sketches, and start making those business deals. I'm seeing with this dance card and with this patience card, there is one thing common. It says, play whilst you wait. There is this playful energy going on, that you don't need to be serious all the time while living this life. We there are so many times when we have to be serious, but there are so little times when we have to enjoy life, that we can enjoy life without any tension or any issues. There is this thing that you need to loosen up a bit. And as Zainab mentioned over here, that uh, you can exercise, you can dance, and you can, just live your life and be happy for once, even if you know that there are a lot of stressful things going on. Just take some time, take some 10 minutes or so, and spend that time very happily with yourself. Yeah. I will learn to close my mouth. Koina. Yeah, kind of. Like, you have to see, you have to think before you are speaking. With this discernment card, it's also like, be careful about the people around you as well. This is also talking in that sense. Then let's pull out one last card, and then we will be finished, right? um we have compassion. I love this card. I love this card. It says, be gentle with yourself, right? Forgiveness will set you free. See the light in yourself and others. Okay, with this patience card coming up, it was like, be calm, give yourself some happy time, and play with yourself, be happy with yourself. And with that dance card, it was like, take everything lightly, chill out, etc. With this compassion card, it's like, be gentle with yourself, be soft on yourself. Like, even, we all have limitations. Sometimes we don't achieve a goal, and then we are kind of, talking bad to ourselves, that, I couldn't do this or that. Why didn't I do this or that? I'm such a failure, etc., etc. With this compassion card, it's like, trying to understand yourself, that, I had certain limitations, there were some issues, right? There were some things that I couldn't do. Maybe I was tired, maybe there were so many things in my mind. And to forgive yourself, for the, for the shortcomings, for the flaws that you have for yourself, in you, you have to forgive yourself, right? Right, so much light in me. I'm gonna dance right away. Okay, Kriti. So, friends, that was it. I really loved spending some time with you. I will see you next time. Wish you all the best and wish you a happy life. Goodbye. Take care. Goodbye.